Okay. There we go, it's almost gone now. And you guys are gonna try their trap on me again? I like to do the single heavy attacks on them because you can kill them in one shot. Actually, I could probably do it with the lights on these guys. Ow. That was rude. There, poison's done. It does last quite a while though, doesn't it? Hey you! I'm on to you. See you there at the end of my look. Brah, brah. I gotta remember there's gonna be this guy, no, we're in a different spot. He died just around here somewhere. I don't need to mess with him anymore. I could take him down for souls, but yeah. Don't feel like it. Alright, so we died just down here. What I'm gonna do this time, pull back. We'll fight these guys one at a time in here. Haha. You died for your thirst. And we can see in the distance over there the walls of Anor Londo. One of the more iconic locations in Dark Souls. Smash that open. Let's sneak up on this guy. Hello, friend! Basement key. Now we have a shortcut unlocked. Now we will smash all of the thing. Oh, got another humanity point somewhere as well. That's neat. Hi. Hi. Ah, I love this sword early in the game. We're not going in there just yet, though. We're gonna go around the side way. I feel like it. Also, that way there won't be as many enemies noticing our entrance. Sucker. Ow. A leg. Or arm. Whatever it is. The shoulder leg. You know. My arm feet. Okay. There's a couple more knights over there that aren't going to know we're here, but there's going to be a big guy here that does. Well, but it feels. This is technically a waste of an Estus, but I'm going to be needing it. Alright. Before I fight you, I'm going to do this. Unlock another shortcut. There we go. Now this is back to the Firelink Shrine. So if we get killed, we can always use that shrine if we want to. Or that bonfire. It's not the one that we last used, but... Actually, maybe I should use it. I really should, actually. But there's another secret thing here as well. Let's go back to that. I forgot that you can't warp between bonfires here as readily as you can in the other games. At least not yet. Not all of them. There. We get off it early here. You can get over here. And there's an item over there. What I do is roll here. Oh look, it's our buddy. Our friend. There's two things we can do here. Get this. And we can also go back to the asylum we started the game at. And use that key to get something. In fact, we might as well do that while we're here. So why not? Let's do that. We're gonna have to get back up and do it over again though. There's no big deal, we can get around from over here. Thank you. There we go. Alright, crow friend. Let's do it once more for old time's sake. Hey buddy? What do you say? Oh, I think there's something in here though. Yeah. No? Okay, never mind. Thought there was an item in there. Once more for old time's sake, friend. Curl up like a ball. We did it. Pickle Pea. I think this is Pickle Pea's big old daddy. Although this game has its own version of Pickle Pea. I should look that up actually. I need to remember what items. Back to the asylum. And we have new friends. Hello, friends. You guys are pretty resistant to my damage. And those torches will do a ridiculous amount of damage, by the way. I let myself get hit. It is insane. Especially the one where they just slump forward a little bit. That one. Does a shocking amount of damage, actually. But it's the flailing running one that does the worst. It's so weird, you wouldn't expect it being smacked by a torch to hurt as much as it actually does. Hurt, yes, but it's worse than a sword. It's crazy. Now, let us meet this game's version of Pickle Pea.
You, give me warm, give me soft.
May I introduce you to Snuggly the Crow. Now, what items does Snuggly want? Let's see. Back Red Eye Orb, I have that. Oh, that's right, we have to actually do more here. We have to actually quit game and log and go back in. Can't do it immediately like other games.
You, give me warm, give me soft.
Kudos to whoever has to do the acting for that, by the way. They do such a good job. Okay, what else? I want the dung pie, I don't have one of those yet. Rubbish, okay, yeah. Actually, we get a really good item for dropping a rubbish here. So every single Dark Souls has one of these crows that trades items. Even Demon Souls had one. Night chunk. Okay, now you have to be really careful here because if you accidentally press B one too many times, you will go flying off this cliff. Okay, that's all the trading I'm going to do right now. There's a couple of other things I can get, but I don't have the items for it. And rubbish is useless in this game too, doggo, except for that one rubbish that we give it. It turns into the incredibly useful Titanite chunk. Now, there's one other thing we're here for right now. We're gonna have to come back again later for some of the things that are hiding here. But right now, we're here for one very specific item, other than what we just did at the trading. We are here for something just upstairs. Also, look who's back! Remember how he was warning us because they didn't want to hurt us before? This is what he's talking about. He's gone hollow and mindless, and he's after our blood. No! Oscar, don't do it! This isn't actually why we're here, by the way. He's just in the way of what we want. He is a pretty tough opponent for us right now. Alright, you see how crappy his dodge roll was? That's what happens if we go above half of our equip load. That is the slow roll. We don't want that. Ow. Whoops. Duel for the ages is what we're having. Ow. Come on, buddy. Just timed out. Look at that roll. Slow that roll, Oscar. Slow enough already. I have to get his shield. Do we want to swap shields out? Basically the same as what we have. This looks different. Actually, ours is a little bit better. Oh, his is better at fire, mine's better at magic. Or no, other way around. Mine's better at fire, his is better at magic. So, if we have to fight a lot of magic-heavy things, we will swap shields out. I still haven't replenished my magic yet. The shield does guard 100% physical, but so does the one we have already. Now, the shield we started the game with only blocked 80% physical. These guys are tougher than they used to be as well. Now there's this room that I didn't go to before. Alright, come on guys. Sucker. Okay. You. Kick thee. Alright, now we couldn't open this door the first time we were here. But the key we found on the roof before we took the crow ride gets us in here. And our reward is this. Rusted iron ring. Doesn't that sound exciting? Except that it is, because this iron ring was used to shackle the guilty. It was terribly rusted and faintly stained with blood. Those who find this strange ring to their liking will be pleased to find it easier to gain footing on poor ground, such as swamps. Now that's a slightly confusing description. What it actually means is... I mean, swamps is a good example, though. This ring will allow us to move at full speed through deep waters, basically. Like thick mud and water. We can move through at normal walking speed while we're wearing this ring. Very useful when we reach the swamp. And also for a couple of other parts of the game. Now we're going to get out of here. There are 2 more things left to do in this area, and we are not strong enough to do them right now. It's fine, because we don't need to do them right now. Come back later. And no, Doggo, sadly there is no rusted iron ring or equivalent in Dark Souls 3. Which is why the Farron Swamp is such a pain in the arse. It would probably make it too easy though, honestly. It would be overpowered in that place. But this game has its own swamp that we will be glad we have the ring for when we get there. Okay. Now let's get back to plan A. Once we have a little rest. Spend some souls, replenish our magic in Estus. Let's... if I go to... oh, you know what? Do I have any soul light? No, that's probably not enough. No point in using that right now. But we have the shortcut open now. Oh, do you want to buy any of your miracles?
Oh, I will teach you miracle.
Now that I can possibly... oh god, they're expensive. They already have heal. Honestly, I don't like these other spells all that much.
Come again. The effectiveness...
nope. Yeah, I know, but the level design in this game is so good. I think it was pretty good in Dark Souls 3 as well. Dark Souls 2 was pretty good, but you didn't have as many shortcuts to unlock, because levels didn't rewind back on themselves as often. Okay, let's kill some people up top first, because there's some trouble up here that I do not want at my back. Also, our ultimate goal is up here too, but that's a concern for slightly later. We have a mid goal first. There's also another new bonfire around here, but it's not going to be kindled yet. I'm going to hope to get another humanity here. Look at this flood of guys. Look at them all. Well, I can't see them right now because my fat head's in the way. There we go. Right, this guy. Hi. Okay, I'm not jumping down there after him. That would have been a great time for a plunging attack, but there's that guy. And a couple of other guys down there, too. Oh, also, I just remembered there is a way to strengthen your effective Restus Flask in this game. And that is what we need to get through that big guy for. Bloopity bloop. What's going on? Oh, Rose back. Black bits. Have a good night, Rose. Thank you. Okay. Actually, we have something to do over here. Let's do this first, then we'll go back down. Oh, hello. You can die now. Hello, sir. Oh, he's dead. I claim his humanity. How does this work two-handed fighting? Pretty decent.
Still human, are you? Then I am in luck. Could you help me? As you can see, I am stuck without recourse.
I mean, I could. Ah, that's what our mystery key is for. Hey, buddy.
Thank you.
Nice armor.
Yes, sincerely. I am Knight Lautrec of Karim. I truly appreciate this. And I guarantee a reward. Only later. Yes, very sorry. Your reward will have to wait. I've just been freed. Allow me some time.
Good thing, buddy. No problemo. By the way, have I picked up any armor that I haven't noticed? Not yet. Now let's see what we can do about finishing off that sorcerer guy. Ah, there you are. Hello. No sorcery for you. Blah. I am deaded. Okay. You have the same voice as Grey Rat. You know what? That might have been the same actor. I think you have a point. Right, now you, sir. I will require access to whatever it was that's behind you that we can't see properly because I'm too busy dodging you. Uh-oh. That hurt. Ooh, that barely missed me. Ow. Let's both have a refreshing drink. I don't think I can backstab this guy though, he's too big. Whoa. Oh! Didn't mean to roll in that direction. You know what? That's okay. Worked out. There we go. Now that guy's gonna stay dead forever. And this is what we are really here for. The Firekeeper's soul. Let's see. Titanite shards are fragments of the legendary slabs. Titanite is etched into weapons to reinforce. Firekeeper's soul. Each Firekeeper is a corporeal manifestation of her bonfire, and a draw for the humanity which is offered to her. Her soul is gnawed by infinite humanity, and boosts the power of precious Estus flasks. It can be used to gain humanity and restore HP at the cost of losing the Firekeeper's soul. Reinforce the Estus flask. Yeah, that would be a terrible idea. So I can eat the Firekeeper's soul like I eat humanity, but that would be a massive waste. Alright, let's see if... well, let's kill the guys out here. Let's see if I can get another humanity point. As there's a nearby bonfire I really want to kindle. He's not the same voice actor, Doggo? Really sounds similar. Alright, here we go. Now these knights here are the reason why I didn't want to do the plunging attack on the sorcerer earlier. So I would have had the sorcerer and these two guys, and possibly also the big guy, to fight all at the same time. I am not that wanting of death. Thank you very much. So when he's in this stance, don't hit him. He's getting ready to riposte you. Don't hit him. Nope. I'm not taking your bait. There we go. You're slow. I don't have any need to kill you, but I'm gonna do it anyways because I feel like it. And what the hell, let's kill the guy down here too. Yeah, Estus drinking is very, very slow in this particular game. Actually, no. I don't want to go mix up. That's with all those guys. Might lose this humanity point if I continue onwards. But screw it. I really want to kindle this bonfire over here. I'll spend the humanity. It's fun. Now it's time to meet one of the other very, very iconic NPCs of Dark Souls. One that players of Dark Souls 3 will recognize as well. How are you doing, friend? You recognize this guy, Doggo?
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Andre of Astora. If you require smithing, then speak to me.
Andre, that's right. Your reaction there, Doggo, is how I reacted when I was playing Dark Souls 3 and found him there. I'm like, what are you doing here, Andre? Oh, well. The problem with the Astora's straight sword is it is difficult to reinforce. We use this very rare twinkling titanite. Could reinforce the mace though, but I don't want to. Could reinforce some armor, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be keeping the armor I'm wearing right now for very long. In most Dark Souls games, I end up having a favorite suit of armor that is a really good balance between weight and protectiveness, but I don't remember what one I favored in this one. In Dark Souls 2, I like Vengarl's armor, and in Dark Souls 3, I usually go with the Fallen Knight armor. Most of the time. At least until I get to the Ring City DLC. Let's go ahead and repair some stuff though. And let's see, anything else right now? Let's learn the gesture.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
Hey dog, were you not here when I picked up the Zweihander earlier? I think that's right around the time you arrived. Now let's see. I'm going to eat one of these humanities. This is also an important bonfire because it's right at the cathedral, and it's also right in front of Sen's Fortress, which is the notoriously difficult part of this game. Well, yeah, I must have been working on that right as you were getting situated there, doggo. As soon as I got to Firelink Shrine, I went right into the graveyard to get this Zweihander, because even though I can't use it right now, I am going to be using it later. It is my end goal weapon. I want to have a holy Zweihander set up. Let's see, how many more souls can we get? Let's try this. I might be able to squeeze out another level up. That ought to do it. There we go. Now, the reason I'm being so stingy about reluctantly spending my humanities is because I'm going to need a lot of humanity later for something. Actually, let's take a real quick break before we continue.